On today's stealth camping video, I drive around for a bit. I look at some snacks in a drawer. I point at things. And I open a curtain. Right, we have goodies. So, this is not part of the meal, but we have it anyway. Stir fry mix, can go in the fridge. These are also not part of the meal. I wanted something to snack on. Tortilla wraps, again not part of the meal. We do have some hot sauce, sweet and sour sauce as well, and guess what, more snacks. So yeah, that's the shopping done. So I'm just going to put all this away and then we'll head on to the camping spot. You think I've got enough snacks in here? Gosh. We've even got some sweets. That's that in there. Yeah, it's absolutely rammed now. Half of that's pot noodles. But yeah, we've had a bit of a change around as well, as you can see. Although I don't know if you saw it before, but hey ho. And we're here. So I was having doubts about this spot, but now that I'm here, it's actually not too bad. Yeah, we'll go for a walk and I'll show you around. I've had a bit of a blast from the past here. This is the way I used to walk from school every lunchtime. Go to a shop to get my cigarettes. Yeah, nostalgia trip. I always remember skiving off school one day with a couple of mates, being around this bit, and I saw my teacher wandering around here. So we were like, took refuge under the banks, on the other side of the banks, so we wouldn't get spotted. Man, oh, it takes me back coming down here. That was a quick little tour of the little area. Yeah, we're opposite a hair salon and it used to be a newsagent's. That's where I used to get all my cigarettes from at lunch break, really, from school. So we'd head up this way, and it was the only shop really, well, one of the only shops really that we could get away with buying them. Because we were all underage. I think we were all about 15 at that time. Back when the laws were, you had to be 16 to buy them. Yeah, it's just bizarre how something so simple. I mean, it wasn't special memory or anything like that. You know, it was just me and a few mates and whatever going to the shop to get some cigarettes. That was it, but that was like our daily routine. And just sort of revisiting that. You're actually in that place that you used to go to every day. It's weird how emotional it can, well, how the emotions can get you a bit. You know, I'm not going to stop breaking down and crying or anything, but yeah, it's just the little things like that that hit you, you remember, and then you're actually there. And part of your wishes you could go back. A lot carefree times. But at the same time they were horrible. So, but everything else around here is pretty much the same. It's quite peaceful. Yeah, we're currently parked. I think it's like a, I don't know if it's like a community centre or some kind of church. It's not like the traditional, you know, stone church with like spires and all that kind of stuff. It's just like a big building, really. But yeah, seems to be free parking. Can't see anything saying that you can't park, or if like it's just for residents only. There's nothing like that. So we should be able to get away with this as long as we're stealthy. I mean, I'm not being perfectly 100% stealthy at the moment. I've got all the windows open and whatever, but we'll soon rectify that. So I don't want to close everything too early because we'll lose the daylight, and I like having the daylight. Screw it. Yeah, we don't have any backups. If we have to move, I don't know what we'll do, but yeah, we should be all right here. It's not an overly rough area, though it didn't used to be, but we should be okay. Well, it's now about 7:20. I'm getting really hungry, so yeah, let's just start cooking. There's a few people hanging around, a few cars have pulled up, taken off, whatever. Keep hearing people talking, like on the other side of the road, but it is what it is. Well, it's still light, we don't have to be quite as stealthy, so that's all right. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting this stuff on the go, and yeah, I'm starving. So we want fry light, and cutlery and plates. Oh yeah, the food wraps rather. Right, now we can get the table up and we don't have to worry about having to go back in there. I think we're fine. Yes. Right, let's get the table up. It's actually really tricky. We've only got probably about a third of the bag in. It's going to be overkill. Seeing as I know it shrinks as well. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's going to make a mess. It's fine. Madness. Absolute mad. Look at that. It won't even close. Yeah, I didn't think this through. I think what I'll do is I'll just keep closing it, turning it, shaking it. It's the best I can do for now. Yeah, I'm hoping that once it's cooked a bit, it will shrink how it normally does, and so it'll be a bit easier to sort out. What I don't want to do as well, I've just realised I'm going to have to, once the sauce is in, if I can't stir that, I'm going to have to pour this in and keep doing that. The thing is, that doesn't seal perfectly, so this could end up really messy. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm probably the world's worst chef, so whatever you do, don't follow my instructions. You can learn from my mistakes though. One thing I've noticed as well when I do stealth camps and stuff, my voice goes really quiet. It's not an intentional thing, like I'm not aware that I'm doing it until about a minute into me doing it. Oh gosh, that smoked. I think I may have overdone that side. Ooh, it's looking alright. Hang on. Yeah, that's looking good. Another few minutes and I'll start stirring it because I think I can. It sounds like there's a bloody big gathering outside now. Massive get together. Thing is, I'd try and show you, but because they're right in front of the window, the moment this curtain twitches, people could notice. It could look so wrong, you know, a van there that you're next to, the curtain suddenly twitches and a camera comes out. Yeah, it wouldn't look great, would it? Right, start getting the sauce ready. Open that packet. Fortunately, I have scissors with me. I just looked at the packet and thought, how am I going to open that? Yeah, we've got a sweet and sour sauce. I never really know which sauce to go for, but the comparison here is going to be incredible. I really like the sweet and sour pot noodles, so okay, let's risk it for a biscuit. That's loud. Right, we'll try and pour this into the bowl, and we can start getting the wraps in. Right, okay, so that's in the bowl. I've got to talk quickly because the camera just shut down because it's getting too hot, and it is red hot to the touch. So I'm going to chuck the wraps in, and then put those in like I said, and I'll probably bring you back when I'm about to eat it, so you know what's going to happen. I just can't fill you in. But I'll let you know how it tastes. Okay, so I've got 2 of them out. Nice and crispy. Let's do the taste test. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. I don't think that's, I put hot sauce in one of them. I don't think it was that one. So let's try the other one. Yeah, the first one had the hot sauce in, but it's not very hot. I did, however, well, I've got a third one. I was going to do 4, but I figured I'd just do 3 and load the last one. So it's got like loads of veggies in the third one. And I apologise for talking with my mouth full, by the way. But I'll put a load of hot sauce in it as well, like a load. So we'll see how that goes. I think I may have burnt the third one a bit. It's quite smoky in here. We've only got this little vent for it to go through. The other problem as well, other than the fact that I'm breathing it in, is there's still people outside, and if they suddenly see a load of smoke coming out of a van, they'll either be like, that guy's cooking in there, or that van's on fire. I'm hoping they don't notice. I'm hoping it's not that bad.
This is fine.
Anyway, I just took another bite of the one with the hot sauce in, and it is fairly hot, but I've had hotter. But it's not as tame as I thought from the first bite. But anyway, I'm going to tuck in because I can't be bothered to change the camera angle. And I'll catch you when I'm done. Almost demolished. Right, so yeah, I'm stuffed. It's a good job I didn't do a 4th wrap. Not that it would have added much, but hey ho. Yeah, I'm stuffed. So the people that are at the front, they've gone now. And we have lost most of the light. So that's my cue really to fully stealth up. Get the van locked, you know, cover all the spots where the light can bleed through, although most of that's a guessing game. But yeah, anyway, the meal was nice. It was really nice. That sauce is hot, but not too hot. yeah, I'd have it again. That sauce, I mean, the sweet and sour, was nice. Yeah, the hot sauce definitely took away from the flavour of it though, because the one without the hot sauce was the nicest one. Yeah, just a shame I burnt the last one, but not that it matters because I didn't finish it anyway. Yeah, there's something else I was going to say about it, but I can't remember what it was. Whatever, can't have been important, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice to do something different as well. That's the thing, I'm always struggling with ideas of what to cook in the van. It's the same with like the car camping. I think I mentioned it before in a previous video. I just struggle for ideas. Pardon me. You know, but I think next time we'll probably do pasta or something like that, but we'll see, we'll see. Pardon me. There'll come a point where I'm going to have to repeat meals. Excuse me, that is repeating quite a bit. And quite surprising I haven't cooked burgers yet, but that'll be on the table at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to get this packed up, tidied up, and then we'll get stealthed up properly. Right, I'm trying to get to the door, stealthily lock the doors and stuff, without anybody knowing. There's a car parked over there, they can surely see me. So we're going to wait a minute. Someone's pulled up outside. They're literally just sat there with the engine running. Pulled up right next to us. And they just sat there. They've just turned the engine off. It's been about 10 minutes since they turned the engine off. I haven't really heard anybody get out. So why is it in these situations always people behaving really oddly, parking right next to me? I just seem to have a magnet for them. I can hear people opening and closing doors, like in the distance, but not right next to me. Like, have they really just pulled in, left the engine running for about 5 minutes, then turned it off, and just sat in there for 10 minutes and counting? Like, what are they doing? Don't get it. Yep, they've just start the car up again. I think they're leaving. Finally stealthed up as best as I can. There's going to be a little bit of light bleed, but I'm hoping that it's not going to be really noticeable unless you're up close. I think this from the sides it's going to be alright. When I did a test before, the sides were perfect, you couldn't see anything. It was just the curtains at the front, like the top corners, a little bit was going through, and from the right angle you can see a bit coming through the middle bit. So yeah, the way I've done it is just lots of Velcro basically, but I'm never going to get it perfect, and there's no substitute for turning the lights off when people are close by. I think when it's fairly relaxed, there's no one parking right next to us at the moment, so I think we can get away with the light on for a little bit. But the moment you hear anybody, like whether it's a car driving by or footsteps or whatever, just switch the lights off. Although, I mean, it's my kind of dream really to get it so stealthy that you can have the lights blazing and not a single bit of light gets out. That would be perfect, but I don't think we're ever going to achieve that. Anyway, we finally got that sorted. Gosh, I don't know what was going on, but it's like people coming out of church, and you know, you'd get like, say, 2 people coming out, and they'd stand around chatting for about 10 minutes, finally get in their car, sit there for 5 minutes, then turn the engine on, sit there for another 5 minutes, and then finally go. But the moment they go, and I think, yes, now's my time to poke my head through and lock the doors and whatnot, more people have come out, and they're doing exactly the same. They're chatting there for about 10 minutes, get in their car, 5 minutes later start the engine, 5 minutes later after that, go. Poke my head through, more people are there. And it was like that for about 40-45 minutes. It drives me crazy, you know. Like, I wouldn't mind so much, it's not that weird, but it kind of is weird. Like, I'm not afraid of it or anything, it's just, you know, the thought of poking your head through. People think there's no one in the van, you poke your head through and they're right next to you and they just see your head poking out, especially when they're holding a camera. Again, it goes back to that, doesn't it? It's the camera that makes it 10 times worse. Okay, it's just gone 10:30, so I'm going to get the bed down and get into bed basically. Nothing much has really happened, I've just been chilling out. Yes, get the bed down and get into bed basically. Probably have an early night and get out of here pretty early in the morning, I guess. So yeah, right, well, bed's made, ready to get in. Had another look on the windscreen and stuff. The condensation has died down quite a lot, so that's good. Yeah, the little thing up there is doing its job well, so yeah, definitely keep that open. It's worked a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, I was starting to have visions of having to open the window ever so slightly, but I don't really want to open that window because once it's open, it can be opened all the way from the other side. But yeah, I'm going to quickly get in, get these lights off and stop drawing attention to myself. So yes, just see you in the morning. Hopefully nothing bad happens during the night, but if it does, I'll be sure to reach for the camera. It's a bad habit of mine of not recording certain events. So yes, waffling again. Catch you in the morning, hopefully, in one piece. Well, good morning, guys. I've kind of slept in. It's about 11:20, so I'd better get up. Wow. Yeah, I was pretty tired, but it was quite a beautiful night. There was obviously a few people coming and going in the cars, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, so I'm going to stay in stealth mode a little bit for now, but I need to get this bed put away. And yeah, I'm not going to hang around really. It's just going to start packing up and heading out really. I'm a bit hungry though, but I don't really know what to do about that. I'm not going to have porridge because that would involve waiting around even longer. So yeah, maybe I'll end up at Mackey's or something like that, but we'll see. So yeah, let me get the bed down and then we'll evaluate. The coast looks pretty clear. Fabulous. Well, everything's put away. Pretty much. We just need to get out of here, I guess. But yeah, it was an alright one. I definitely enjoyed the meal. I'll definitely do that again. Probably not put as much in one go next time, but it worked out in the end. Yeah, I'll just have to think where to go next, so give me some ideas. The problem is there's a few places that I would do, but there's always a sign saying like no parking for longer than an hour or something like that, so it's difficult to actually find certain places. But yeah, I'm open to ideas. Just have to keep looking around and stuff. But yeah, we'll find something. Yeah, anyway, right, I'm going to start getting going then, I guess. But yeah, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hope it's been fun and somewhat entertaining. And yeah, hope to see you in another video very soon. Bye for now. Fabulous. Alright, cheers.